Hello everyone, this is Ganesh. Welcome back to Ganesh Jadhav AutomationStudio. So today we are going to learn about the Cypress installation on the Windows machine. So you can able to install the Cypress on the all environment like Windows, Mac, Linux, or Ubuntu. Both are the same thing, but we are going to cover up on the Windows, like how we are going to perform the installation on the Windows. Initially, previous videos you already probably looked what is meant by the Cypress, what is the use of the Cypress, what are the limitations we have, what are the advantages we have, what is the difference between Selenium WebDriver and Cypress. Everything basically we covered. If you haven't watched that video, I request you to go over there in my previous video and you can watch the series of the Cypress. That one is a basic introduction we have. Now the point here is now we have to install the Cypress. How basically install it? Cypress installation is very easy thing we have. But before installations of the Cypress, you must need to install some of the tools. You must need to install some of the like other thing. So what are those? Let's quickly understand. So guys, so this is Cypress installation we have. So what exactly we have to do in a Cypress installation? So first of all, we must need to install the Node.js over here. Node language, Node.js library is an important thing we have. This is a basic and prerequisite we have. This is already mentioned in a Cypress architecture. This is not defined by me. This is defined by the Cypress. If you want to, if you have to look to, over there, you can also look, guys. You can see simple. If I'm going to use over here Cypress, you can see, guys. Uh, okay, if I'm going to go over there in a documentation, so you can also check over there. You can see. So first of all, you have to install the npm. This is very important thing we have. Node.js installation is very important thing we have. This is basic requirement we are having. So guys, you can follow the Cypress defined documentations as well, because documentation is the best and very important thing we have, and these things actually guide you what exactly you have to do and what exactly you don't have to do. Okay, so this is known as what, guys? Official document of the Cypress. So let's move to our PPT. So first of all, we have to install and download the Node.js. So where you have to do? Simple, guys. You have to type over here download Node.js. This is what you have to type. And if you clicked over here, you can see, guys, these are the different thing we have. These are the different type we have for in Windows, Mac, Linux. All these things we have available. Now you have to click where, guys? Here on Windows installer, you have to click, and we have to download the .amsi file. Don't download the other files. Just simple straightforward download the .amsi file. So you can click over there. If you are having a 32-bit operating system, you have to download. If you have to 64-bit operating system, you have to download. But most probably you are having the 64-bit operating system. So click over here and you have to download this file only. Okay, and you can directly download from this file as well. I already downloaded this file. Once you clicked over here, your file is going to download. You can see, guys, this is our file basically we are having. This is how basically we can able to download. Once this is downloading is done, now we have to install. How to install this part? Simple, guys. You have to double click over here. What exactly you have to do? You have to double click over here. You have to click on the next button. You have to accept the license of the Node.js. Again, you have to click on the next button. This is the by default path basically we are having. Again, you have to click on the next button, and you can see, guys, your Node.js setup is going to install Node.js runtime, core pack manager, npm package manager. It means it is also installing the npm online documentation shortcuts and add to part. It means it is automatically adding the path of the Node.js. Okay, now if I would like to show you the proof over here, you can see, suppose I'm just opening the environment variable over here, and if I'm going to check over here path, you can see, guys, you can't see over here the Node.js path. You can see you can't see the path over here. Okay, now what exactly we are trying to do, guys? We are like, once you install this Node.js file, it that part is going to automatically add in your environment variable. You can see I'm just click on next button. Okay, you can see again you don't have to click here and there. Simple click on the next button, and you can see, guys, you have to click on the install button. Okay, so once this is done, you can see installation is happening over here. Okay, you can see it will take a few seconds only, and within a seconds your installation is done. You can see, guys, within a seconds your installation is done. Once you click over here, you have to click on the finish button. Now if now you must need to make sure that your installation is properly happened or not. So for that, what you have to do, guys, simple, you have to open the command prompt. What you have to do, you have to open the command prompt. Once you open the command prompt, you have to find out over here, type the command over here. Probably you can see over here, you have to type the command over here, npm hyphen hyphen version command you have to type, and you can see, guys, my version is like npm version is automatically downloaded over here. You can see this is an it means our download happens successfully over here. Once this is done, okay, you can check over here node.js version as well. So for that, you can see node hyphen hyphen version. This is command you have to download, and you can see, guys, the node version and npm version both you can see over here. Now you might have question, sir, we haven't installed the npm, we haven't we just installed the node.js, then how we can say that the npm version is showing up over here? Probably, guys, while installing the node.js in the installation wizard, I already shown you over there, this node.js automatically installed the npm as well. Okay, so that is why the version is we can see over here. But the point here is how we can see this version, because of, guys, while installing the node.js, the path is automatically added in an environment variable, and that is why you can able to see the version path over here as well. You can see, guys, if I'm going to open the environment variable path over here, environment variable, and you can see path variable, we have system variable path. And if I'm going to click on the edit button, you can see, guys, my path is now automatically added over here. We don't have to add the path manually. This path is automatically added over here. This is how the node.js basically we have to install. Once this is done, now you can see our node and npm both are installed successfully here without any issue. These are the version we have. Probably, guys, in future, suppose you are watching these videos, the version may different, guys. So no need to worry. If your version may different, no need to worry. This is almost same. No need to worry about it. Okay. So once your npm and node is installed, now the next thing is here, guys. We have to install the Visual Studio Code. Now 100% you might have question, why we have to write down, why we have to install the Visual Studio Code? Because of, guys, we are going to we will do the practice over there. We will, whenever we have to write down the code, we have to write down somewhere, guys, right? So for writing down the code, you must need to install the Visual Studio Code. Like whenever we are writing the Selenium WebDriver script, so we have to use the IntelliJ IDEA, Eclipse, NetBeans. These tools basically we have to use. Similarly, whenever we have to write down the scripts of the Cypress, compulsory we have to use the Visual Studio Code. So for that, what you have to do, again, you have to go to the where, guys, here, and here you have to search Visual Studio Code download. This is the link you have to search. Once this is done, you have to click on this first link, and once you click on the first link, you can see, guys, you can see the all installer over here on this official website of the Visual Studio. So you have to click on this Windows options. Where you have to click, guys, you have to click on this Windows option. And once you are going to click on the Windows option, automatically your Visual Studio Code is going to download. When this is done, you can see, guys, your file is look like this. Okay, so this is how I already installed this file. So I'm not going to install again. Simple, you have to click over here, and your installation is automatically going to happen. Okay, once you are done with this thing, now it's time to install our Visual Studio Code. So for that, what you have to do, guys, again we have to go to the download folder and double click over here. Once you double click over here, you can see, guys, probably your installation window is going to open up over here. You can see, guys, your installation window is going to open up over here. Now what exactly you have to do, you have to simple just accept the agreement of the Visual Studio. You have to click on the next button, then again you have to click on the next button, and you can see, guys, this you don't have to change anything over here. Okay, you don't have to change anything over here, let it be as it is. Okay, then again you have to click on the next button. Okay, now if you want to create a shortcuts, you can click over here. If you don't want to create the shortcuts, let it be. And here you can see, guys, here again your like path is going to add over here automatically. You can see this is an beauty over here. And once your setup is done, once your what we can say Visual Studio is done, you can see if you want to add the path add the path automatically, you must need to restart the shell basically. Okay, so how that part I'm going to tell you, no need to worry. But the point over here is this is what you have to let it be. All options you don't have to change here and there. Let it be the all points over here. Okay, and then I have to click on the next button. Once you click on the next button, you can see this is how the complete information showing by the installer. like what is the designation location of the Visual Studio Code, okay, what is the start menu, and this is what the by default thing basically we have. And once this is done, you have to click on the install button, and once you click on the install button, you can see guys, your Visual Studio Code is going to automatically installing over here. You can see it will take few seconds only. You can see the files, all files are going to download over here, and you can see finally our Visual Studio Code is successfully installed on our machine. Once this is done, now what exactly we have to do guys, you have to click on the finish button, and your Visual Studio tool is going to launch over here. You can see this is how the basic thing we have. Now you can check, you can what we can say, once this is done, now you can see guys, this is the basic thing we have. Now you can choose the different theme of the Visual Studio Code as well, but you just need to select the dark mode. This is also fine we have. Okay, now once this is done, now what is the next thing guys? Okay, now whenever we have to create the project, so we have to create the folder on our destination, and that folder we have to open as a project in our Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is the basic term we have. So for that, what exactly we have to do guys, next thing, we have to create a new folder for a project to open in a VS Code. Okay, so what exactly we have to do now? Now again we have to go to the E drive. In the E drive we have to go to the like repo, and here we have to click on where guys, we have to click on the folder like this is Cypress automation project we have, right? Cypress automation, this is a folder basically I'm just creating over here. Okay, that's it guys, simple thing basically we have. This is a normal folder basically we created. Once this is done, now I have to open the folder. Now how exactly we have to do guys, simple, you have to click on the file option, you have to click on the open folder option, and you can see guys, I'm just pasting the okay, let me quickly copy this path, and let me quickly paste this path so I don't need to go to manually. And once this is done, you have to click on the select folder, and you can see guys, my Cypress automation project is automatically going to open here. My folder as a project open over here. You will get a pop-up over here. You just need to click on the yes, I trust the author. Okay, this is what exactly you have to select, and you can see your project is going to create over here as a like folder. Okay, so once this is done, you can see guys, once this is done, now your project is successfully created over here. Now, what is the next thing guys? Now you have to install the npm init. Npm basically install you have to use for creating the package .json. So npm init command basically we have to use. With the help of this npm init command, you can create the JSON package files over here. Now, if you looked at the official website of the if you looked at over here of an official website of the Cypress, you can see they also mention over here you have to install the npm install, this command we have to use. Okay, these are the commands defined by the Cypress. Okay, so this command we have to use in a, where you have to run this command in a Visual Studio Code command prompt. So how you have to, don't run this command here guys, you have to just open the Visual Studio Code, you have to click on the file options, and you can see guys, probably you can able to see over here terminal options. You can able to see here, you can see this is terminal options we can able to see. You just need to click on this new terminal options, and you can see guys your, okay, let me close this part, and you can see guys, now your terminal is going to open guys. You can see, let me quickly just do some maximize over here. So this is how the terminal we have. What exactly we did guys, I just need to click on this terminal option, and I have to click on the new terminal option, and you can see your location is going to open here. Once this, you can see this is our terminal we have to open here, and once this is done, you have to click on the npm. Okay, npm space, you have to use the install. Now these all commands are already available on the official websites of the, where guys, all commands are already available on the official website of the Cypress. You can see guys, npm install, this is a command basically we have for a creation of the project. So here I'm just using npm install, this is the command basically I'm going to open here. You can see guys, now we have getting an error over here. So now you can say simple, we have to get an error over here. So what exactly we have to do guys, before installations of the npm, we have to init the command. So again, whatever file is package dot file is created over here, you just need to delete this file over here. Then what is the next thing guys, now you have to init the npm over here. So for that, what exactly you have to do guys, npm init command we have to use. Init, it means you are initializing the npm directory over here. And once you clicked over here, you can see guys what exactly happened. You can see you will get some options over here. Package name, don't like Cypress automation, this is our package name. Basically we have simple press enter button over here. Version, don't have to mention anything, simple click on the enter over here. Description, don't have to mention anything over here. Again you have to simple press enter. You can see entry points, you don't have to mention anything over here. Again you have to click on the enter. You can see test command, you don't have to mention anything over here. Simple, you have to again press the enter. Git repository, as of now you don't have to mention anything over here. Again you have to press enter. Keywords, again you have to don't mention anything over here. You have to simple click on the enter button. Author, you can mention your name here like Ganesh, I'm just mentioning, and you can see guys if I'm pressing enter button over here, again I will get a license. You don't have to mention anything over here. Simple press enter, and you can see guys my JSON response I'm getting over here. This is what guys JSON response basically we have. And once this is done, once your initialization is done, now you can use the npm install command. You can able to use over here. Is it okay? Simple, you have to click on the enter button. Okay, once this is done, you can see your package.json file is created over here. You can see your package.json file is created over here. Now you have to install npm. You have to install over here. You can see what command you have to use guys. Npm basically you have to install. But now, as of now, with the help of the npm init command, we can able to create the package.json file. What exactly we created guys? Package.json file is created. This is very important file basically we have. So with the help of the npm init command, init command, we can able to create our package.json file. Now what exactly we have to do guys? Now we have to, if you looked at the official website of the Cypress, you can see guys, these are the command basically we have. Now again we have to, second command we have to run for opening the application. What exactly you have to do guys? You have to open the applications. So if you want to open the application, but before opening the applications, you must need to install the Cypress. So for installations of the Cypress, simple, you have to copy this command over here. Again you have to open the your terminal, and simple you have to press this command. Which command guys? Npm install Cypress command basically you have to use. Simple, this command basically you have to use. Npm install Cypress, this command basically we have to use. Now once this is done, you will get error over here, because what command we have to use guys here? Listen carefully, let me quickly go back. There is a typo in my command. So what exactly you have to do? You can see // you have to use. So simple, I'm just copying this command over here, and I'm just pasting this command over here, and I'm pressing this command. And you can see guys, my npm installation is happening over here. But guys, please make sure that before run this command npm install, you must need to use the npm init command you have to use. You can see my Cypress is installing over here. I don't have to do anything over here. You can see guys, my Cypress is installing over here. You can see it is going to installing. Okay, so it's in progress, I guess. It will take some time. uh, okay, it will take some time, but it is going to install guys, no need to worry. And you can see guys, your npm is installed, like your Cypress install over here. You can see all your Cypress command, you can see over here. You can see guys, this is what exactly I want to tell you. Once this is done, then what is the next thing guys? You can see your Cypress is installed successfully over here with an all package like added 175. You can see all packages are installed over here. Okay, no vulnerability found, everything is fine over here. And once this is done, then what is the next thing guys? The next thing is here, you have to open the Cypress. What exactly you have to do? You have to open the Cypress. Now the basic prerequisites are almost done over here, and the last thing is pending over here. You have to open the Cypress. So for that, what command you have to use? npx cypress open command we have to use. If you check the documentation of this Cypress, you can see opening an application. You can see or this command also mentioned over there. So npx, this is an node.js command. Basically we have, simple you have to copy this command, and simple you have to paste it over here. What exactly you have to do guys? Simple, you have to paste that command over here. You can see, and once this is done, I guess there is some, okay, all right, there is some command issue we have. Let me copy it again, and let me remove this part, and let me paste it. And you can see what exactly happened? You can see guys, my Cypress is again going to installing over, like opening over here. You can see you have to click on the allow button over here. You can see my Cypress is opening here. You can see this is what the UI is going to open here. You just need to click on the continue button over here, and you can see this is an main window is coming up over here. Now, what exactly you have to do? It's completely depend. Like now, 100% you might have question what options we have to select. Like E2E testing we have to select, or component testing we have to select. This is an questions probably you might have. So guys, what exactly you have to do? You have to click on the E2E testing. Suppose if you want to do the end-to-end testing, then you have to select these options. Suppose you have to use the component testing, then you have to select component or unit testing you have to do, then you have to select. If you have to check the complete difference between what is the difference between E2E testing and component testing, you can simple click on this link and you can check the difference over here as well. Okay. But guys, what exactly we have to simple now? We have to click on the end-to-end testing options. These options basically we have to select. Once we select this option, you can see guys, this is what the options we have getting up over here. Simple, you have to click on the continue button, and my you can see guys, I'm just selecting the Chrome options over here and start E2E testing in a Chrome. You can see guys, this is how the by default like it is going to capture the thing, and this is how my setup is done guys. Okay. And this is how basically my installation part is completely done over here. This is how basically we can able to install the Cypress on our local machine, and this is how we have to use the Cypress. Okay, this is thing basically I want to tell you. In the next video we are going to learn about the how to create the test scripts in this Cypress tool. That part we are going to cover in our upcoming session. Thanks for watching this.